Hey everyone! This week, Xur can be found in the Winding Cove on top of the cliff with a crashed ship. The weapon he's selling is the Wardcliff Coil. Instead of a single rocket, this fires a volley of mini rockets that slightly track enemies. It's great for ad clear and some DPS scenarios in PvE, but it really shines in PvP since it takes very little skill to score a lot of kills with. Moving on to the Hunter armor, we have Graviton Forfeit. Its exotic perk, Vanishing Shadow, increases the duration of any invisibility effects. Your melee also recharges faster while you're invisible. This will increase the invisibility duration by about 30%, which can save you in PvP or in some tough endgame PvE content. I'd recommend using this with the Spectral Blade subclass for PvP. For PvE, I'd recommend the Pathfinder subclass, where you can use the smoke grenades to help your team get around safely. This is a pretty niche exotic, and its role's pretty underwhelming this week, so I wouldn't bother buying this if you have a better role. The Titan armor this week is Titan's Rampart. Its exotic perk, Assault Barricade, allows allies and yourself to shoot through your towering barricade. However, it also reduces the duration and health of your barricade, keeping it fairly balanced. This is an excellent exotic in both endgame PvE and PvP, allowing your team to safely dish out damage while it's up. This also makes the Resilience stat very good to invest in since it will give you a faster barricade regen, making up for the reduced duration. This particular role isn't the greatest, but is still good in its own right and worth picking up if you don't have one. Lastly, we have Verity's Brow for Warlocks. With its exotic perk, the Fourth Magic, energy weapon kills give you increased grenade regen and damage, which stacks up to 5 with increased effects. Throwing a grenade with the buff active will also give allies increased regen for a short time. This is somewhat useful in PvP, but is much better suited for PvE. I'd strongly recommend running this with the Top Tree Void Warlock, where you can supercharge your grenades and capitalize on the grenade regen. It can also be a very strong option for the Shadebinder, paired with the Whisper of Shards and Hedrons. This role leaves a lot to be desired, but I'd definitely grab it if you don't have one yet. That wraps up Xur for this week, but be sure to check my channel each Friday for an updated review and recommendations. As always, the like button and feedback in the comments are the best way to let me know how you feel about my content. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe as well. Catch you later, Guardians.